So hey there guys, welcome back to the channel one more time. I am Dipayan, and today this video is on request by one of my viewers. So he wanted to hear the idling sound of this motorcycle, the idle engine sound of this motorcycle, and along with this I'm also going to discuss a few facts about the engine oil level, which was a request by another viewer. So first let me just run a clip over here which I recorded directly from the phone microphone, in which you're going to hear the idling sound of the Duke 390 Generation 3. So there you have it. That was the idling engine noise, idling engine sound from this motorcycle, and I hope that gives you an idea of what it should sound. Now, this is a performance motorcycle, so there is going to be some combustion clatter, as I said. Now, that particular sound could be a little bit here and there from bike to bike, depends upon how you ride your motorcycle, how you maintain your motorcycle. But there is a particular parameter under which that sound is regarded as normal, and that is very difficult to understand through a video or through any audio clip. So if you feel that your motorcycle is not sounding the way it used to when you first bought it, so you should rather take it to the service center and let them check on it once. Now let me get on to the second topic for today, that is the engine oil level. There is a confusion over here. As you see, this is completely filled with oil. Now the bike is in its paddock stand, so ideally it should stay in between. This is the lower mark and this is the higher mark, right? So ideally it is supposed to stay somewhere in between or somewhere in the middle over here, but it doesn't stay there. Now it's a very debatable topic, okay? Few people go by this level and few people go by the suggested engine oil quantity, which is suggested by the company to fill after you drain your engine oil and change the filter. So my take on this is you should always go by the service manual of your motorcycle and fill the exact amount of engine oil which is mentioned in your service manual, which in this motorcycle it is 1.6 liters if you replace the oil filter while you replace the engine oil, which is a must. So after you drain the engine oil, after you put in a new oil filter, you should just make sure that you fill in 1.6 liter, which is sufficient and which is the correct quantity of engine oil which you should pour in, regardless of what it shows over here. That is there. When a manufacturer designs an engine, they design this particular window keeping in mind that that particular amount of engine oil is going to bring the level over here, right? Now that is not always the case. When they complete the design and test the engine, then they might come to the conclusion that maybe 100 ml or 200 ml more of engine oil is required. So that is the decision which is taken when the engine casing and everything has already been designed. So in such exception cases, this happens that the quantity of engine oil becomes more than what it was thought upon earlier. So for that, the level over here goes above the upper level, and this whole confusion. Now there's another way to check whether your motorcycle is running on, you know, more engine oil. That is, for that you need to take off the air filter box of your motorcycle, which in this model is inside this panel. Okay, there is a bolt over here, and undoing which you could take off this panel, and there are 4 or 5 bolts, screws underneath. You should, if you take it out, and then you could take out the air filter cover under which the air filter stays. So if your engine is running more oil than what is recommended by the manufacturer, or in any which ways, if the engine is running at more oil, then the excess oil is going to come up through the breather tube. There's a breather tube which comes up from the engine to the air filter box. So if the excess oil is going to evaporate and come up to the air filter box, so in that case, if you take off the air filter box cover, you're going to find that the air filter box is flooded with engine oil. There is going to be a little bit of oil here and there in the air filter box. As I said, that comes up as kind of fume, not fume, kind of, you know, vaporized form, and goes and settles in the air filter box. A little bit of it, that's absolutely fine, normal. But if you find the air filter box to be having a lot of oil in it, then there's a problem. Then the engine is running with more oil than it should be. What I'll do, I'll take it off the paddock stand and show what is the level that my bike is showing. What is the level of engine oil that my bike is showing? Just hold on, okay? So once the motorcycle is off the paddock stand, now it's in its kickstand or side stand. You see the level is over here, and this is the normal level in the side stand. But ideally you should check your engine oil by, you know, keeping the motorcycle straight in the ground, and doing so it again goes above the high level, as you see. So if I tilt it a little bit, the level comes down. So there is no issue. I have been running with this level since I bought the motorcycle. Oil has been replaced more than twice in this motorcycle. I am doing around 8,500 kilometers, and everything, the sound, the performance, and every other aspect from the engine is absolutely fine and healthy. So it is confirmed 1.6 liter is the oil capacity of the LC4C Duke 390. Okay. So that's about it. I hope that clears all the doubts. If you have any more doubts, you could definitely drop a comment, and I'll be happy to answer to them. Right? Take care of yourself, guys. Bye bye.